afternoon YouTube, Xfile 2708 back again with another pickups video. Tail end of last week, got a Facebook advertisement as you're scrolling through, and 9 times out of 10 you're getting adverts and sponsored and groups and pages that you don't follow at all. But thankfully there was a good one for HMV, and it highlighted to me that they've got a 2 for 15 sale on at the minute. So me being me, I decided I was going to fill my boots, and I've got 10 titles here. Annoyingly, there's always got to be a bit of a moan. We do like a moan here on the channel. I placed one order, 10 titles, and they sent them in 6 different packages. So there was one box that had 5 titles in, and then 5 separate packets. So they all came different days, different tracking numbers. So I didn't know what was coming through the door, when it was coming through the door, if it would fit through the fucking door. Oh, absolutely bugs the hell out of me. I placed one order. Just, send a box. It's cheaper. It's better for the environment. They're always going on about the environment and all of this sort of nonsense, and then they go and send through 6 different parcels at different times with multiple amounts of packaging. Blah de blah de blah. Anyway, rant over. Let's show you some titles. Out of the 10, there is 8, I think, which will be titles that I haven't seen before. So they were ones that were on my ever-growing watch list, thanks to the likes of other YouTubers, friends, and all of that, all different recommendations over the years. So I've lost count how many hundreds or thousands of titles are on my different watch lists across eBay and Amazon and places like that. So, but this one I do remember Tim speaking about, and it is a title from 88 Films. Like I say, all of these 2 for 15, guys. So I do believe the sale is still on. So if you have got an interest in any of these particular titles, then head on over to HMV and have yourself a little mooch. So here we go, guys. This is supposed to be an absolutely batshit crazy Hong Kong cinema film, title called Human Lanterns. Like I say, it's a title released from 88 Films, and it says, featuring the Shaw Brothers custom brand of martial arts mayhem, Human Lanterns also taps into the craze for the American slasher film and the earlier Hammer horrors by providing a grisly take on the serial killer feature in an inimitable Hong Kong style. Where are we? 99 minutes and 2022 this one came out. So let's say I'm pretty sure it was Tim that mentioned it on his channel. So there we go. That's Human Lanterns. That's the first title. Next one. I can't remember if it was Sammy or somebody else that might have shown this on their channel as a pickup recently. It's one of the Warner Archive collections, and it is Eye of the Devil. So that's that one. That will be a first time watch for me. Where are we? I mean the writing is ludicrously tiny. Stuart, pass me across your Sherlock Holmes. I think it might be 1966. But yeah, pretty sure if it was Sammy or somebody showed it recently. I hopped on IMDb, had a look at the trailer, and I thought, yeah, that looks right up my street. Looks nice and creepy. So in the 2 for 15, I figured it would be rude not to. So there we go. That's the second title. Right, quick bit of slurpy action, ladies. Right, next one. I am a sucker for a creepy kid movie. I've got a few good ones over there. I might even do like a top 5 creepy kids movies coming up. If you fancy that one, guys, let me know in the comments and I'll see if I can put a list of my top 5 together. But again, a first time watch for me. Look at that creepy cover as well. Children of the Damned. So pretty sure I've seen Village of the Damned, which I think, was that a John Carpenter? Might have been a John Carpenter, I can't quite remember, but never seen this Children of the Damned before. And again, it's another one on the Warner Archive label. So that's that one, and again, that's early 60s, 1963. So any fans of that one, let me know. Next up, it's an artificial eye release. And again, I think it's, let's have a look. What's his name? Michael Haneke. Again, another one I think Tim has spoken about before, director. One of cinema's most daring, original and controversial directors. Pretty sure it's Tim that's mentioned him before. But it's a movie called Hidden. So that's that one there. Any fans of this one? Again, let me know, because it is one that I haven't seen before. Grey writing on a black background. Why do they do it to us? So I can't tell you what. I might be able to actually. Oh, there you go. Yeah, further down, 2008. This one was released. Containing, let's have a look. To receive mysterious and alarming packages containing covertly filmed videos of himself and his family, to the mounting consternation of George's and his wife, Juliette Binoche. The footage on the tapes, which arrive wrapped in drawings of disturbingly violent images, becomes increasingly personal and sinister. Anonymous phone calls are made. Convinced he knows the identity of the person responsible, George embarks on a rash and impulsive course of action that throws up some unpleasant facts about his past and leads to shockingly unexpected consequences. So yeah, if anyone's seen this Michael Haneke directed film from 2008, again, like I say, probably Tim's seen it. I think quite a few of these Tim will have seen before or recommended to me and other people over time. So there we go, there's Hidden. And then, guys, we are on to some, what was I going to say? Premium collection titles. Again, these are all in the 2 for 15. You can't see on my bonce above my small premium collection. As it stands, I am definitely not going for a full premium collection. I'm literally just cherry picking the titles that I'm interested in. I picked up the Wax Museum one last week, and I think I've got maybe 2 other ones up there. So this will increase that collection significantly with, like I say, specifically titles that I am interested in. So there's quite a few amongst the premium collection that are classed as, you know, cult classics, which I'm sure are absolutely brilliant films, but they're just not my cup of tea, so to speak. So whilst they might be good, they won't be ones that I'll be adding into my collection for the sake of it. So but yeah, I showed you Hidden there, and now we have a different one called The Hidden, which I believe this is is it Korean or Hong Kong? Or is it? I don't know. The Hidden from 1987. Something hideous is changing law-abiding, what the fuck? Law-abiding citizens into monstrous, hyper-violent psychopaths. Now only Kyle MacLachlan from Dune and Twin Peaks and Michael Nouri from Flashdance can halt the terrifying rampage of the hidden. So there we go. Any fans of that one? It says here, a cross between Invasion of the Body Snatchers and the Terminator. There we go. We shall see if Roger Ebert from Siskel and Ebert was right with that quote. So all of these premium collections, so I believe they contain art cards, sometimes a poster, but yeah, in a decent, nice box. One of mine, frustratingly, that I've got up there hasn't got the slip, but you know, it'll be an anomaly. I nearly, as part of these 6, I nearly ordered the one that I've got up there that hasn't got the slip, just to get the slip, but I couldn't talk myself into it. I thought, no, just leave it as it is. You know, you're just going to be wasting £7.50. But there we go. Any fans of this one? Let me know. The Hidden from 1987. Next up, again, another one that I haven't seen before. The Satanic Rites of Dracula. So that's that one. It's obviously a Hammer film with Christopher Lee. And again, it says on the front there, includes Blu-ray, exclusive art cards and poster. And this is a film. That's what I like with these. You can see on the spine there, they've got a number, so they look nice and uniform on the shelf. And it tells you the year that the film came out, which was my birth year, 1973. So there we go. I do enjoy my Hammer films, so got a dedicated section in part of the movie room for all of my Hammer and my old school horror in general. So this one will go quite nicely into the collection. So there we go. I know quite a few of you were into your Hammer films, so let me know if this was one you enjoyed or not. Right, quick slurp. Right, next up, film that I haven't seen. I think Nige, when he came across on one of his visits, passed it over to me on DVD, so I've now passed that over to Lewis for his collection, and I have upgraded to the premium. I promise I've not been drinking today, guys. It is bank holiday, but no, coffee and tea all day. So, but yeah, the premium collection release of Dolores Claiborne. So there we go. That's that one there. Do apologise if there's any annoying glare on there. Poet, and I know you don't even know it. Number 111 from 1995, and it's got Kathy Bates in. Big fan of Kathy Bates. Do enjoy my American Horror Story. Thought she was absolutely fantastic in Misery, one of my all-time favourite Stephen King adaptations. But yeah, I haven't seen Dolores Claiborne yet, but it was one, as I say, Nige spoke highly of, and other people in the community when they've mentioned it on videos previously. So definitely one that I am looking forward to checking out shortly. So there we go. There's Dolores Claiborne. Next, bit of a dodgy one, this one. All of these ones here that I've shown so far, and the other 2 on this pile, were all shrink wrapped, sealed. This one wasn't sealed, and the Blu-ray was in the wrong way around. I have since put it back in the right way, but it does contain sealed art cards and the Blu-ray. So yeah, I said to Lewis, I was half tempted to get in touch with HMV, say that I wasn't happy that, you know, it wasn't shrink wrapped and the Blu-ray was in the wrong way round. So it's clearly been opened and something done with it, but I can't be arsed. I really can't. But anyway, Whinge over again. Welcome to the Whinge channel. The Hunger. Now, I saw this one once before. This stars David Bowie, and it's a movie from 1983, and it's a vampire film that I really enjoyed. So, hadn't got it back into the collection since I've been rebuilding. So again, saw it in the 2 for 15, so I thought, yeah, be rude not to add it into the collection on premium at that price. So there we go, there's The Hunger, and that is premium collection number 16. But yeah, don't really, when people are talking about vampire films, don't really hear this one talked about very often. So if you are fans of it, guys, do let me know. Like I say, I have seen it once before, probably 4 or 5 years ago, and I did really enjoy it. So be interested to know if anyone else is a fan of this one. So there we go, there's The Hunger. One nice upgrade, this one. Now, I watched this one for the very first time a couple of weeks ago on DVD. It was something that I got as part of one of my Mega Haul boxes. Movie with Charlton Heston, and I absolutely loved it. I've still got the DVD over there. I think I'm probably just going to chuck it into CX for some store credit. It's not one that Lewis is fussed about, but I absolutely loved it. Soylent Green. So really good dystopian movie. Absolutely loved it. And you know, I've upgraded since I watched it only a couple of weeks ago, and I am ready to give it another watch. I absolutely loved it that much. So big fan of this one. So again, part of the 2 for 15. Again, includes Blu-ray, DVD and exclusive art cards. Again, another film, you probably can't see that, from 1973. So there we go, and that is premium collection number 4. So Soylent Green. And then the last one to finish, a movie that I haven't seen before. I think this is from the 50s, isn't it? Oh no, 1951, I think that is. But it is The Thing from Another World. Now, I don't know how close John Carpenter's The Thing was to this one. I don't know if this is classed as just literally sci-fi or sci-fi horror. I mean, it does say on the back, one of the great sci-fi classics. I mean, I'm a huge fan of John Carpenter's The Thing, so I really wanted to get this one into the collection and get it watched and see, you know, if it's a direct remake of this, or if it's just taken elements of it and put it into its own version of the movie. But yeah, it was nice to get hold of this one. Same as I'd like to get hold of the original Fly, which I think is from the late 50s. Again, to see, you know, how that compares to Cronenberg's adaptation with Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis. So I'll grab that at some point. I don't know if that's part of the premium collection or not, but again, £7.50 for this one. I wasn't going to say no. There you go, 1951 and premium collection number 99, and again, Blu-ray, exclusive art cards and poster. So there we go, The Thing from Another World. So there we go, guys, that's my HMV 2 for 15 haul. Looking rather nice there. All of those premium collections are going to go onto the shelf above there, and yeah, they're all going to get cracked open. Well, apart from the bloody Hunger, which is already open, not my doing. But the rest of them are going to get cracked open soon and watched. I've got a big interest in checking out all of those very shortly. So there we go, guys. Anyone a fan of any of those movies that I've shown there, let me know in the comments. Like I say, the HMV 2 for 15 should still be on. It was only late last week that I placed my order. So if you've any interest in the premium collection as a whole, as well as a load of other stuff that's not premium collection, there is quite a bit in that 2 for 15. I think there was about 12, 13 pages of Blu-rays. So Probably something for everybody. So there we go, guys. That's my video for today. Later on in the week, I will have a Blu-ray haul, which is the part 2 to the video that I did last week, where I got a whole haul of Blu-rays for £1 each. So I went back yesterday and picked up the box sets that I mentioned in that video. So that will be up on the channel later on in the week, guys. So as always, please remember to like, comment and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'll be back later on in the week with another video. Bye for now, guys.